What's going on, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day. Today we're back playing the DW20 pack, and we're going to be messing around just a little bit with this 5 times ore processing. I got all the machines ready to go. I got them right here in my hotbar. We're going to go all the way down the line. Some things I wanted to say about these machines. I found out, actually, that there is an upgrade called the gas upgrade. And it's actually super cool because it increases the efficiency, as it says here, of gas using machinery, which basically means that all of our machines will use significantly less gas to process the ores. So that's going to be amazing. I'm super glad that I found out that that was even a thing, because if not, we were really going to probably have to make even more machines than we made last episode to produce gases. So yeah, that's going to be good. I also forgot to add oxygen onto this little chart I made for you guys to follow and me to follow as well. Yeah, the purification chamber does need oxygen, so that's on there now. Actually have all the pipes and all the buffers set up, ready to go. I just have to set these machines down, and it's just off to the races. So before we do that, I'll show you a little bit of what I did around the base. I added a second ore laser base going, and the first one over there on the other side is set to all yellow, so we get enough sulfur for our sulfuric acid and stuff, because, you know, we need that to do the 5 times ore processing. I also set up a wireless connection for our refined storage system, a network transmitter, and there's actually a receiver in our compact storage area. And this is super cool because it allows us to connect to our refined storage system through basically wirelessly. So wherever the receiver is, we can just cable out of it and act like, you know, there's no difference. It's just it's like you're being cabled right to the connector, or not the connector, but the controller. So it's really cool. I'm trying to think if there's anything else before we get into it. I don't think there is. Well, actually, there's a couple of things inside the compact machine, so let's get in there. So I moved the fortuning setup to right here. Since this is our processing area, I put it all in here. This is working the same. So here's our network receiver, and there was actually just an ore right there. This places them. This breaks them with fortune. That's you guys know all about that. I got some stonework factory set up to make us gravel and sand and stone and cobblestone, and they have these detectors on them. So whenever we get what did I set it to? Whenever we get 10,000 in the system, the redstone signal turns off, and these machines underneath are set to only create those blocks when they have a redstone signal, so that works perfectly. And here are the buffers for everything: the oxygen, or sulfuric acid, the hydrogen chloride, and the oxygen. So I just decided to pipe it up and around. So let's get these machines placed, and let's see if we can, yeah, this should be pretty cool. Bam, bam. Oh, dang it, I misclicked already. Okay. Yeah, like that. There we go. So first, your dissolution chamber, then chemical washer, crystallizer, injector. There we go, factory. This is oxygen, correct? There we go. And let's just set them up to where they auto sort. All these should auto sort. They should also already be set in a way that they will take whatever's in the left one and pass it on to the right one. So it's just going to be a, you know, like an assembly line type of thing. This is an exporter, exporting all the ores that can go through this system. And this whole setup uses a significant amount of power. Actually, it uses, I had to test this out because I wanted to make sure everything would be okay. It actually uses so much power that we don't make enough power, even with 2 reactors. I even upgraded one of the reactors to the highest tier nitro. I'll show you that when we get out there, and it still isn't enough. It's kind of insane how much power this area uses. If I slap this down right here, let me just make sure everything's connected. If I slap this down, this flux point, you'll see how much power it uses. Yeah, let's go to search mode. Yeah, a lot of power, 200 and something thousand. But we don't want to. I want to show this off, so let's actually get the power connected for these. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And we also need power back here. I'll just bring this one over as well. And we are going to disconnect from the all these machines, because these also, all that power was just these machines. I haven't even talked about these yet. Like, we haven't seen how much power they take yet. So let's do that. I am curious, and I want to see it run. 135,000. I think that's actually manageable. So look at that go. So that's doing the iron. Sulfuric acid, which is turning into clean iron slurry, which is turning into iron crystals, which are turning into iron shards. Oh, purifying. I actually might have, it might be crushing then enriching. Let me try that. Crushing. Yes, that is what it was. My bad, I had that in the wrong order. Crushing, then enriching, and then smelting. Look at this. This is a beautiful system just to watch it go. How much power? 45,000? Yeah, that's like super light work. That is no issue at all. And I'm pretty sure once we have enough power, we will be able to keep up with the chemical stuff. Sulfuric acid's not even going down. Wait, why is the sulfuric acid not going down at all? Oh, because there's a bunch in these tubes. Yeah, there's a bunch in these tubes. So the tubes are buffers. But that's how this is going to work. And then we're just going to set this to output to the right, which it is. And we're going to put an importer right here on the back. Slap some cables straight back like so. And probably just set this to eject. That should be good. I'll have to get like a stack. We can just put some speed upgrades in for now. That is what we like to see. 5 times ore processing up and running. So now that we have that done, I don't really want to mess with this anymore today. I want to mess with a new mod. I want to mess with Ars Nouveau. It's kind of like Ars Magica, but brought to the modern. If you guys ever played with Ars Magica in the past, it's a significantly older mod. It was actually not even around when I started playing modded Minecraft. It was like I kind of just missed it. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Let's look at that iron go up. Very cool. And this should go down. The ore should go down. And this should go up by 5. That is very cool. So now we can tear this down. Where's my magnet? There it is. That is cool. I've never actually gotten to do that before. That's like a bucket list thing of mine. So let's get messing with this Ars Nouveau. So here's its book. I love that all these have a nice book. Getting started. I actually did do a little bit of reading already. So one of the first things, actually let's get a sleep in. One of the first things we're going to have to do is make ourselves a spell book. And then we're going to be able to have some beginner spells. So let's get that going. Iron pickaxe, iron shovel, sword, and an axe. Very cool. So, as you can... Oh, wow, look at that. We're holding it in our hand. Very, very magically, very wizard-esque. Sorcerer? I feel like it's more of a sorcerer thing. I don't know. So anyway, as you can see, we have a spellbook in our hand, and in the lower left, that's our mana. And our mana, you use mana to do spells. We don't have that many spells we can make as of now, because, we just started. So to unlock more spells, what we're going to do is, before we make any spells, we're going to get working on progress so we can unlock more spells, and then we'll mess around with spells. So we got to make, we're going to need a mana jar. To make a mana jar, it's glass and arcane stone. Arcane stone is made with stone around a mana gem. You find these kind of rare in arcane ore when you're mining. Make some arcane stone. 2 stacks should be fine. So let's get a mana jar. We don't have any glass. But we do have that 10,000 sand. See, these are all our 10,000s. So actually, let's make 1,000 sand real quick, right? Okay. And I just wanted to quickly show you guys. So since we have less than 10,000 sand in the system, this machine turns back on. So that's each process, the cobblestone to gravel, sand, and then exported. I just wanted to show that off really quick. But yeah, let's get that mana jar going. This is what holds our mana. Not like the mana. So there's two different types of mana. There's crafting mana, which is like what you use to craft. You collect it from the world, and then there's personal mana, which is what we see in the lower left. So the mana jar is actually for world mana and crafting. So to actually collect it and put it inside of this jar, we need a mana condenser. Let's make that really quickly. Mana condenser. And I'll actually pull open the book here and read the little thing here. Where is it? Start automation, upgrades, nope. Spell cut. World mana. Okay, here we are. World mana is a special form of mana that must be gathered using devices in the world. And use the mana to power the glyph press, which we're also going to make. That's actually how you make the new spells that you can do. And here's the mana condenser thing I wanted to read to you. So, it collects mana from special world events that occur near it. These events include crop growth, animal breeding, and monsters that die nearby. So, that is why I actually have that little wheat farm out there, because that is how we are going to collect mana in our jar. So, mana condenser, one of those. And let's make the glyph press so we can actually maybe make some different kinds of spells. So, let's get a block down. Right there should be good. Did I just break that? Oh, dang it. That's okay. So it should be, you want to put your mana condenser above your mana jar. There we go. Now I'm under the influence. Yeah, we have our particles on. There's supposed to be some effect happening here. I guess we just, oh no, there it was. Did you see that? So whenever these grow, they're not super fast, but whenever these grow, you'll see a little bit of it fly. Here, let me get an aerial view so we can really see. We have to wait for one of these crops to grow, but that shouldn't take too long. Let's get a... Come on, crops grow. You can't use bone meal. It has to be natural growth, to my knowledge. I mean, we could try out bone meal, but I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, let's try it out. Why not? We'll learn together. Bone meal. There we go. And let's put some of this junk away that we don't really need. Let's take a look. Oh, there. Yep. So that grew. Yeah, the bone meal did not work, but natural growth does. So let's make this. This can actually be bigger. So I'm gonna make this bigger. This is probably gonna be how we're gonna get mana. I'm thinking. Well, eventually there's different ways to get mana, but this is gonna be our starter mana. Planting crops. Planting crops. Farmer squid. I do like the way that these structures look. Well, they're not structures. These little like what do they call them in the book? Devices. I like this a lot. This kind of reminds me of the end. It's kind of got like an end vibe going on. Oh, we got another one. So, let's take a look at some of the spells that we can currently make, and then we're going to try to make ones using the glyph press. So I'm going to put the glyph press down right here. And when that's a little bit more full, that mana jar, I'll slap it next to this, and then we'll be able to maybe make some new glyphs here. I have some that I kind of want to try out, and I marked them up here. But we're going to make a spell using just what we know now. So this is the base stuff. Let's see. So you're going to want to start with a form. So we'll say we'll say self, and then we're going to do, actually, let's not do that. Let's do projectile and break. Now, I don't think, and we're going to call this a mining spell. Mining, and we create it. Okay, so now we have the mining spell. You can see in the lower left, it's selected. And you can toggle through these, you know? Like, there's actually, let me just go to category Rs. You can pull up let's try, here, let's actually make this R, and let's see what else is set to R. Building gadgets. Oh, I do use that, don't I? Let's use a key I don't use. It's always hard to find a good key. I, that's kind of hard to reach. Y, T, B, N, M, Z, X. This is the problem with mod packs, everybody. This has always been a problem with mod packs, so let's do that. Okay, so you can hold up to 10 spells. I'm not sure if that changes, but then you can get a nice wheel that you can use. So now that we have our mining spell and we're holding it, if we right click, we should mine wherever we're looking. Yep, there it goes. So I know that's not super useful now that, we don't really mine that much. But this is only the novice spellbook. There are, there's 3 different levels of spellbook and 3 different levels of spells that we can get into. Like, where is it? Tier 1 spells, Tier 2 spells, Tier 3 spells. Yeah, like, these get kind of crazy. Wither. Summon a Vex. Oh. Okay, actually, let's get some of the stuff together to make... Let's make one more... Oh, my goodness. I didn't even mean to do that! I didn't mean to break it, but I broke this. Okay, that's good. That's okay. Let's see. Dirt block plus laser drill plus upgrades. Okay, everything is fixed. So, C, right, okay. And let's change the spell to self and then harm. And we're gonna call this, let's say it's a damage potion, but like to ourselves. So when I do this, I should take damage. I sure did. Is it a lot? It is kind of significant damage. Oh my goodness, it is significant damage. Wait, let's see. And then, as you've seen, I was just spamming it there, and I ran out of mana. Okay, let's stop that. I don't want to take that any further than that's gone. Okay, cool. So let's make some new glyphs. Let's make the Glyph of Speed and also Summon Wolves and Amplify. So to make the Glyph of Summon Wolves, we need magic clay and a Wilden horn in the glyph press. So let's get some magic clay. Magic clay. I have it set to craft. Let's make like a stack. To craft the magic clay, you need normal clay, redstone, and mana gems. Let's get some of that going. Let's get the Wilden. Oh, good thing we have some of that. Okay, so that is the Summon Wolves. That should be a cool one. Speed is a minecart. Oh, we have so much iron because of the 5 times. It's amazing. Grab some more clay. 2 clay, and then the last one, which is Amplify. You need a diamond. So 3 of these. Okay. So let's do something like this, and then diamond, minecart, and this. Also, I think it's becoming nighttime. Oh, not yet. Still got time. So let's see how much mana we should have. We should have a good amount. 24% full. It's not great, but I think it'll do, at least for something. So what we want to do is we want to put in, I believe, the clay first, and then the catalyst item. So for us, it's a diamond. That ate a lot. And it's making it, and it made it. So now we have the Glyph of Amplify, and if we right-click it, we should learn it. And now, when we craft stuff, we can amplify the effect. So just for a proof of concept, let's do self again. Let's do the harm thing again. And let's amplify the heck out of it. Oh my goodness. You can add that many amplifies? Is it gonna, like, just kill me? I'm kind of afraid. Okay, so, okay, there we go. Not enough mana. So maybe that's too many amplifies. Let's see. Great, let's see. So this is too powerful for us as it is now. Oh, wow, okay. Let me eat some of this food and then see how much damage that actually did. Okay, we got all that. Not bad. So, the more of these glyphs that we end up crafting, the more our maximum amount of mana will go up. So I'm gonna make I'm gonna probably make a bunch of the cool ones, test around them. Let's see if we can make that wolf one, because that seemed kind of cool. Clay and a wilden horn. I really hope that we have enough, but if we don't, that's okay. No, there doesn't appear to be enough mana nearby. Oh, this was storing it. So now that... Oh, wow. Why is it 19? Now is there enough? Sweet! Nice. I love it when a good plan comes together through luck. Okay, summon wolves. I do want to do that one. So let's see. So wherever we touch, maybe, it summons wolves. Can we summon and let's amplify it? Is that... Well, let's do it normally. Great, so we summon a wolf on that block. We summon a... Oh, we have summoning sickness, so we can't summon for a minute. But we have cool wolves, and they're our friends. I do like this. This is cool. I'm going to do that spell, another... Let's get a sleep in real quick, and then I want to see if it summons more wolves than just 2. I also want to see how... Oh, they followed me to the bed! Oh my goodness. That's cool. Hello. Sit. And stand. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's roll out, dogs. So, I think... Do they teleport to me? They sure do. They're just like normal, straight-up dogs. That's awesome. Okay, they're about to run out any second now. If I'm kind of afraid to do this, but I want to see what happens if I hit one. Okay, they don't attack me. They're my friend. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I did not mean it. Okay, our summoning sickness is about to be over, so let's amplify this spell a couple times. Create. And, okay, so they go away when the sickness goes away. Got it. Okay, so it's still just 2 dogs. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure how to get more dogs. Maybe you have to put the spell in, summon dogs multiple times. Summon wolves multiple times. But yeah, I'm going to... that's going to be it, guys, for today's episode. Sorry if that was a little abrupt. I didn't mean it for it to be. But we're hitting the wrapping up point. So that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I'm going to mess around with this. Maybe make a couple spells to show you guys next episode or something. But this is cool. This is a very cool little mod. I never got a chance to mess around with Ars Magica, but looks like Ars Nouveau is my second chance. I'm pretty happy about that. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, guys, me and my dogs, we're saying peace out.